There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction of today, Putri Ariani, and this particular song is a Michael Jackson cover, Heal the World. Now, everybody knows the song. It was an absolute power of a song in its era. It meant so much when people didn't really understand that the world needed healing until we actually sang about it. And then there was, the media was really on his side. Whenever he made a song, the media was behind it and they backed him up. He was going around the world. He was promoting, he was an ambassador for the human rights. And he done so much for the planet. He really did. He definitely left a footprint mark on the planet for generations and younger generations, and even generations that didn't even know that he are a fan of his music. Amazing, it? People that wasn't even around at his highlight, when he was in the Jackson 5s or something like that, you weren't even about, but you are a firm fan. That is just silly. How old was Putri Ariani when Heal the World came out? I don't even think that she existed, to be fair. So that's the immense inspiration that Mr. Jackson had on the world. Now, I'm going to press play straight away because there's no need to me mucking about. Everybody knows this song. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please hit the subscription page and don't forget to hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads. Thank you also so much for your amazing support in me reacting to Putri Ariani as well. Please check out more Indonesian artists that I've had the pleasure of reacting to. So now, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? I don't think I've heard this on the piano before. Very interesting. So that's how it would start then, on the piano. Okay, interesting. So how old is she now? 15?
Your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow.
It's when she hits those high notes.
And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this space, you'll feel there's no
I don't think there's saxophones needed.
There are ways to get there if you care enough for living.
Sorry, that's a violin.
Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you.
So she done this for the corona? I knew she was an ambassador of some sort.
For you and for me.
Much more than a singer. When you were what's the word?
If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares soft joy forgiven.
She's putting the bright, exactly the same way where Michael Jackson puts it as well.
We shall see in this bliss we cannot feel. For we breathe, we stop existing and start living.
She certainly is an inspiration. I don't think she was told to do this. More of that she wanted to do this. I don't know what it is, but when a teenager to a child sings a adult song, that's crying through the tears. Wow. Now you can see when the words mean a lot to her, at what particular moment in the songs, what particular words means a lot to her. You can see it in the face expressions. And the tremor of her vocals as well.
I feel you are my brothers. Create a world with no fear. Together we cry empty.
So many people passed away.
Turn their swords into closures. We could really go there if you care enough for living.
Thoughts and prayers went going out there to every family that's lost family during this coronavirus time. There are not all hospitals are the same.
For you and for me and entire human race, there are people dying. If you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me.
It's funny how during the time of the pandemic, there was a lot of songs going out there, but I don't think there was any songs that reminded us that we are humans and we should look out for one another. Coffee. So that was Putri Ariani, and this was Michael Jackson's cover "Heal the World" at the time when the pandemic was hitting the world. And I was saying, I just touched on a little bit about it, that during the times of the pandemic, there was loads of songs out there, but I don't think there was any songs that hit the nail regarding the situation that everybody is facing. Regardless if we're angry or why we're stuck in here, or just the humanitarian side, like what Putri Ariani is doing. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and me and the entire human race, because there are people dying. We should be caring about the living, make it a better world for you and for me. It's simple message. It's not, I don't even see this as a song, it's a message to the world. Wake up, because there's people out there that want to harm this planet or encourage us to harm the planet. Do you know that, using your mobile phone harms the planet? All the radio waves that's happening in the air, the visible radio waves. There's so much invisible stuff that we can't see that is damaging the planet altogether. That's creating all sorts of things. And we, as people, are the cause of it. Don't get me wrong, we didn't invent it. Well, somebody did. But I believe that the person who did invent it knew exactly what its purpose was. It's not just a phone. There's multiple levels of a phone. That's like there's multiple levels of a singer or multiple levels of a voice. It's not a voice, it's just not a voice. Singing is just not singing. It's not, is it? You've got to have the talent, the raw talent. You've got to have the genius. You've got to have that likable approach. You've got to have that realistic ability within your vocals. You've got to have a voice. Knowing what to say. And then from there, it's down to the individuality of that particular artist and what they bring to the table. So Putri Ariani, she brings a hell of a lot to the table through her tempo, through her melody structures, through the notes, the crystal notes that she hits, the tone of her vocals, the likability of her persona, the way how she commands and controls the audience through her tempo, not anybody else's. And her heart and soul that picks up a number of subject matters and knows exactly what song to sing to comfort people. She's doing this at a teenager stance. She knew that her talent is more than just her talent. Her talent will open doors. Her talent will become a responsibility. When there is time of need, her talent will be needed. And it's just shown right there. During the pandemic, a 15-year-old was needed to melt the hearts, to keep calm, to have a realistic point of view. When there is so much controversy and red tape and everything else that surrounds it, which equals so many people losing their lives. And then you have an angelic artist right now here just hitting on these subject matters. And this is not the only subject matter that she will hit on, but taking control at such a young age when she should be thinking about other stuff rather than the adult stuff. This is adult's problem, but it's taking a child to sort it out. Well, what do you mean? To not sort it out, but heal the world. When you put it like that, it blows your mind, doesn't it? Adults ruin the world and it takes a child to heal it. Wow. I salute you. Boom.